Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's very fast seeming that Keir Starmer might be realising that his time in office is getting very short indeed. In fact, he could be going out to new measures to appease his party. And when he does things like this, it's surely a sign that you're admitting defeat. But just what am I going on about then? Well, can anyone remember the name Angela Rayner, or the Ginger Growler, as she's otherwise, I'm guessing, known as? Well, she apparently is going to be making a grand return to the cabinet. And that is because Keir Starmer has apparently decided to bring her back, hoping, of course, to keep the left wingers from plotting his downfall. Which, what message does that kind of give? You know, oh, I must have this person in my cabinet, otherwise they'll bring me down. In my opinion, more than anything, that is kind of him saying that she's going to be the next leader. And when asked if she'd ever grace the cabinet with her presence again, Sir Keir couldn't just help but gush. Yes, she's hugely talented, he said. And let's face it, judging by all the other Labour MPs, especially Rachel Reeves from Accounts, who could argue with that? It must be the only Labour MP in his eyes who presumably must have a teeny weeny bit of talent. I personally think none of Labour MPs have got any talent at all, and the sooner they're out, the better. But apparently many of Labour's backbenchers are all about Angela, but not so much about Keir's leadership, as we all know. And remember, Angela left after a stamp duty kerfuffle, or law-breaking as is otherwise known as in my opinion, and is now being whispered about a potential kingmaker in a future leadership contest. Imagine that, Sir Keir's, Keir, I don't know what to call him, Sir. But anyway, when his ship starts sinking, Angela might be the one steering it to safety in Keir and Labour's eyes, although personally I think it's already headed for the iceberg, if you know what I mean. But Keir, ever the optimist, or pillock in my eyes, is brushing off the naysayers who claim that he can't change the country. Well, he certainly has changed the country, in my opinion, but for the worse. I'm guessing he's talking about better, but he certainly hasn't done that. But he says that every time that we've been in this position, we've defied them, he declared, sounding a little bit like a motivational speaker at a corporate event. And apparently, he's not backing down. Well, I'm sorry, Keir, but I'm afraid soon enough you won't have much choice, I'm guessing, because rumour has it that some Labour MPs are still plotting to give Keir the boot after the local elections next May. The polls are looking a little bit like a roller coaster, and nobody wants a drawn-out leadership contest that could make the party even less popular than, let's face it, what they are already. An insider spilled the beans, though, saying that everyone wants to avoid a contest but Wes Streeton, who will need the soft left not to scup his chances. It's kind of like, if anything, a political soup, isn't it? But with Angela Rayner's endorsement, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Apparently, Wes Streeton will also need Ed, Lucy and Lisa to play nice and not throw a spanner in the works. Personally, I think they're all a bunch of spanners and need to get voted out as soon as possible. Hopefully an election will get called before all this happens. But anyway, what do you all think about this? Let me know down in the comments, and click that subscribe button in there if you are awesome just like me.